we are live on air. Olga Show again with you, and we are talking about technology, and we are talking about tech evolution. June 19th, 20th GigaOM Structure were when Cloudsoft is proud to be a sponsor of GigaOM Structure, a conference which brings together the leaders and innovators fueling the ongoing evolution of cloud computing in San Francisco. This year's conference was focusing on how IT architectures are being shaped by real-time business needs, how hyper-distributed infrastructure expands beyond the four walls of traditional data centers, and how tomorrow's clouds will look completely different from everything that's come before. The conference have happening at Mission Bay Conference near University of California, San Francisco. What kind of recap we can talk about? Well, at this conference basically with many companies, including Dell and VMware, Amazon, Microsoft, where they have been leaders and touted all their own public clouds are responded to criticism, prompted a plenitude of tweets. And of course, during Structure Conference in San Francisco this week, that was public cloud war is nothing if not feisty. So now everybody going to cloud. And of course, you can check that cloud tweeting, which is gigaom.com. You can also find from their tweets, and you can even see live streaming for those who were not able to attend that conference. So it would be much easier to check that out. So for yourself, you can see all of the great speakers who eventually will be at our conference. So in this regards, we can only say that we have a ballerina in our place. But before we get ready for live streaming, we have music prepared for our listeners. And what that will be all about?
This is funny music from composer Dima Novar.
Can I hear that music?
3, 2, 1.
So how come is this?
I can promise you with webcam.
Yes. Okay. So when she will perform to some degree, she has the music over here on CD. Okay.
Какой там играть?
Is it какой номер играть первый? Один. Okay.
Hey Olga, by the way, I apologize for what happened. Julio, you know Julio, right?
Right.
Today's his birthday.
Right.
I didn't know today was his birthday, so I didn't know I was working
No,
today.
it's alright, no problem. We catch up. I was like able to read some stuff out. The worst part that I have not only music behind my back here, but yes, but I need to.
What track? Just one track? Okay, yeah. Okay, good to go.
На первом или на втором там стоит?
В смысле, что это означает?
Four, 3, 2,
Okay,
1.
continue. Мам, что я сделаю? Я сделаю шатдаун. камера есть же. Мама, у тебя видеокамера с тобой? Окей, тайм, Саша.
Стойку надо. Стойки.
Стойте в машине. Мне нужен чарджер тоже для моего компьютера. Настя, иди в моей сумке чарджер. Мне нет времени.
It's almost over. I'm making straight.
Right now?
No.
Oh, we are like on air. We have a guest. Please, Yulia. She is famous ballerina all the way from far away, but she is here, and you're gonna see YouTube actually with her performance. We tried to have Ustream today, but it's happening more difficult to assume, but not to mention we're gonna have YouTube available. This is one of the second performance we have where actually kids have been performing here. Last Saturday we did that performance in Russian language because we asked kids to speak Russian, and we had one girl who was speaking English. But today we have Yulia who organizing a special event.
Hi.
So tell us about your special event. I know you look very beautiful in green dress. It's my dream dress. I want that dress, okay?
And about the event, it happened next weekend, June 29th and
June 29th and
29th
30th.
and 30th. Yes, it's a international children's dance festival. It's of inspiration. It's all, not all, schools from Bay Area, school from Russia, and we invited all kind dance schools to participate in our festival, and it's like a big collaboration on the stage, dance fun, and all kids different ages will dance on the stage, and it's I think it's gonna be fun for kids. It's big event, and we invite all of you to come to see the kids on stage. It's great. We'll hope that it will happen. Very grateful.
All right, so that event will happen on June 29th and 30th, which is June 29th at what time?
At 6 p.m.
6
and
p.m.
on Sunday we have a performance at 5 p.m.
And that's happening in Russian Center in San Francisco.
Yes, it's Russian Center, 2460 Sutter Street in San Francisco.
So it's like cross of Divisador and
Divisador
Sutter.
and Sutter, yes.
And everybody's invited. How much the tickets cost?
The tickets for adult, the price is $10, and for students and seniors, the price is $8. Kids under 8, free of charge, and also we have kind of VIP seats. It's free, first 3 rows, and the price for adult is $15, and for seniors and students it's $13.
So tell me about you. You are ballerina.
Yes, I'm professional ballerina, and it's all my life. I started when I was 11, and then I've been studying at in ballet schools in Russia. And after I've been working in at the theater, the name of Stanislavski Theater, and also I got the degree like a ballet teacher. I graduated the GITIS, and now I have the ballet school, also at Russian Center. And if you have kids, welcome.
So you are teaching the kids?
Yes, now I'm like a teacher. Sometimes I dance, but not so often. Now I mostly teach.
All right, you have a beautiful dress, and you said sometimes you dance.
Yes, sometimes it happens.
So I know it's kind of hard to dance in a live radio show.
Yeah, I know, especially
And,
in this corner.
Yeah,
but
we
I'll
have a
try.
small corner.
I'll try.
For those who wants to see us live, eventually you will see us on perhaps Ustream under Olga Show. Otherwise, you can see us on YouTube, where we can see performance of Yulia Zharova. And what you're going to perform today?
It's a small variation from first act of Ballet, ballerina, music by Nimkus. It's. I hope I can do it in this small place. I'll try.
All right. So where's music maestro? We're going to play music, and it's for us. Yulia Zharova will perform, and that's what we're going to do. For all of us, you can see that on YouTube, we're going to listen to music. All right, ready. Wow, I don't know about you, it's a great performance. Everybody who was around the studio looking through our
It
windows.
was hard, yeah, it's tiny place, but I'll try.
You did a great performance. I'm busy
Yeah.
on Saturday night, so I wasn't able to go to San Francisco Opera and Ballet tonight, but here I am. I have a personal performance here. Thank you, Yulia. You are always
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.
Thanks.
I know you have been working so hard to help us before for fundraising events for Moscow Nights about a couple of years ago, where we try to help orphan kids in Russia, and then we also help here for kids in America. Now she is organizing SF Inspiration, where you can find more information at sfinspiration.org. And once again, Olga Show supports, also Russian Center supports that, and Congress of Russian Americans support that event, including Arkady Zakharenko with Always Travel.
Andrei
Andrei.
Zakharenko, yeah, he's
Yes,
from
and
Russian Connections.
Russian
and
Connections.
They also help us.
He will be coming to our studio where he will be talking about all the cruises we can take in Russia. I cannot wait, so that's probably would be my vacation. But meanwhile, we're coming back to ballerina. I mean, great performance, great dress. I'm pretty sure people at YouTube will be seeing that and getting jealous what I see here at the studio. Okay, so tell me, why and what inspired you to create such event?
Because, like I told you before, the dance, it's all my life. And I wanted to bring more dance to the stage, especially like now I work like a teacher for kids, and I wanted to bring kids to the stage to collaborate, to communicate on the stage, show what they learned from your studying. Just look around to see different styles of dance and just communicate, just have fun on stage, and be happy on stage and show what they learn from hard studying in a classroom.
And that beautiful dress, did you bring that from Russia or from
Yes,
America?
it's made. It's made in Russia, and one of my friends, she's like a designer, and she made for me.
That's a beautiful dress. It's all
Handmade.
Yeah,
Yes, it's all
it's
handmade,
shiny.
and this tiny pieces sparkles. It's all handmade. It's very hard work. Also, you know, it's
I
very
know.
expensive, and it's a lot of work to do to make it, you know, be shiny and pretty like
And
this.
standing, like, how would you
Yes,
call that
it's-
dress in English?
It's you know, the kind of circles inside, and it's 8 or 10 layers to make it stand like this.
And now you have a special shoes.
Yes, it's point shoes. It's for dance. Usually we practice on slippers in class, but this is for the performances. It's very, you know, it's very. You must be ready to dance in these shoes, and usually kids started to do points by the age 13, 12, and it's also very hard to dance on this. You stay on the points, and you have to be ready for this.
Right. I mean, that's a very good exercise for your toes. I mean, I saw how she
Yes.
performed here, so it's like, okay, I have to do more workout on my toes before I can come on the stage as ballerina. And maybe it's a little bit too late for me. I also
Who knows? Maybe we have adult
Maybe.
classes, and welcome.
Yeah, that's what I like about opportunities. You want to play piano, no problem. As long as you have desire, you do that. You want to become a ballerina, that's
If
okay.
you want, yeah, you can.
Any age, right? You accept
yes,
any
any.
age.
Any age, you know, it's of course if you started by the age of, I don't know, 30, 40, it's just for fun, but you still can buy tutu and you still can perform, you know,
Yeah,
if
then
you really
have-
want,
yeah.
if you
Yeah,
hard
then
work.
you have to keep your body in shape.
Yes, of course.
Because then you can perform at SF Inspiration, which is happening next weekend, actually.
Next weekend.
And I will be there too. Not performing, supporting. Okay, don't expect me to perform there. We're gonna actually make phone calls from live show there to announce who is performing there.
Oh.
So people from our table gonna call us in and say, hey, that's what we saw. And I will be missing Saturday performance, but on Sunday I want to see that
Welcome,
performance.
welcome on Sunday.
Yes. And now, how long ago did you come to America?
Now it's already seven and a half years. Yes, 7.5.
And when did you organize school for the kids?
3 years ago, because I have a daughter, she's 6, and I just was waiting for her. Then she will grow a little bit, and by her age of 3, and I decided to open the school for her.
Actually, for
And for me,
those,
of course.
yeah, for those who actually want to see performance of her daughter, she performed last weekend with us,
Yes,
and
and she's also performing next weekend.
and she will be performing next weekend with the rest of the kids, and that would be nice. She's only 6 years old,
6, yes.
and when I asked her, do you think you are you princess or ballerina? She said, I'm ballerina. I'm like, oh, come on, you have a crown on your head. And she said, no, I'm ballerina. I'm like, okay. So that's nice. And how often do you supposed to do exercise?
Usually I do exercise by myself, maybe 3 times per week, and of course with my kids I show them all steps. I explain and show, because it's explanation, it's not enough, especially for kids. I always show them all steps, what we usually do in a class, and in this case for them it's easy to understand what I ask them to do.
Okay, and talking about fundraising events, I know you supported a lot of fundraising events, and all the proceeds from your event actually not going into your pocket, right?
Yes, all proceeds from tickets go to Russian Center Fund and to Children Fund of Congress of Russian Americans. to help blind people and blind and handicaps kids to support them, and it's like fundraising event, and welcome to support us. So bring your friends. So everyone welcome.
All right, and this is first event ever.
Yes, first event, and we wish it will happen next year, and
So you
we'll
want
have a lot
a
of-
repetition?
No, yes,
this event
repetition,
every year.
and we have big plans to do it yearly.
So what other places or events do you perform or ready to perform? Are you going to any festivals or?
We usually perform at any Russian events. At Russian Center, they usually have like twice a year big festivals. On Christmas, they have a big event, and of course, maybe some listeners know about the Russian festival.
Which
it's
is
also,
usually in February.
Usually in
Yeah.
February, it's like huge event. And also we perform in San Francisco, and sometimes it's any children festivals, dance festivals, and we also participate. It's good opportunity for kids, not just to study in class, to perform, to wear the pretty costume, and after get the applause and flowers from parents, and it's of course it's very excellent for kids, especially.
All right. So now, when you organize a school, you try to cover San Francisco because you live around there.
Yes, I live in San Francisco, and I have students who come to the school from Moraga, from Livermore, not only from San Francisco, because
Yeah.
it's-
What's the name of the school?
My school, it's First Russian Ballet School, and it's located in Russian Center.
All right. So I know a lot of events happening in Russian Center. You are part of those events, and also Congress of Russian Americans supporting you.
Yes.
So what do you know about them? Perhaps you can mention.
They also have a huge celebration. Now it's anniversary, 40 years.
Yeah, it's 40 years
And
anniversary.
it's gonna be
July
it's gonna be in
26th.
July 26th, and they also very busy. They supporting us, and also they working on organizing their event, and it's kind of it's happening in July. Yeah.
Did you ever perform in Fort Ross?
Not yet, but
Are you
in the
working
future.
on it?
In the future,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know that they have
Long way to
many
drive.
events. Yeah, it's kind of long way, and you have a little child in your
Yes,
hands,
yes,
and
it's
then
hard
little
for them.
kids.
Mhm.
And the way over there, it's not the easiest way going through the mountains.
Yes, of course.
So perhaps they can come to Russian Center. To perform.
Yeah.
So I can just repeat to our everyone who support our program that on June 29 and 30th we have a SF Inspiration concert in Russian Center organized by Yulia Zharova, who is actually performed for us first time I think ever in any radio studio all over the world. She performed ballet, and we had actually leisure of last weekend to have kids from her school perform for us. And she is in beautiful dress here, all golden and sparkling, handmade, all the way from Russia, performed for us, and that was really nice. Also, I would like to let you know that you are in Silicon Valley. How do you like to be here, where a lot of technology?
Yes, a lot of technology, and it's very great, and it's I'm a little bit away from technology.
Oh, come on, you
and
probably use your
yeah,
smartphone.
yeah, of course, only smartphones, of course iPad, but it's kind of, I'm mostly the art person, and
I bet you're using GPS.
yes, of course, to drive here, yeah.
Okay, you have GPS, you have a smartphone.
Yeah.
You probably have some sort of, I don't know, smart car driving you around, and maybe when you do a concert, all this lightning coming, where it's probably also smart technology. I know that in Russian centers they use a lot of board operators,
Oh,
just
yes,
like we
yes.
use here, and it's
Of
like
course.
great work for sound effects and to assure that we have a great music and good lights.
And thank you, people who can help me with organizing the technical stuff, because I don't know anything. It's
Yeah.
hard for me to
So
think
that's why I
about.
support technical evolution
Yeah.
and tech world, because I want my life easy and simple, so I can actually enjoy myself seeing your performance. Then instead of, I don't know, washing dishes, cooking, or I don't know, cleaning the restrooms. So I would like to spend more time at the theater.
Of course, it's very important. It's all about beauty, love, happiness.
And technology.
And technology, of course. At the end.
Okay, and then of course for us it's very nice that you are here. What would you like to wish to our listeners and viewers before our program ends?
First of all, I would like, of course, to invite them to our Children Dance Festival. Bring your friends and come to see this event. And I would like to wish all of them to be more happy, to be open to the world, to feel beauty inside, to love, I don't know, happiness, beauty, beautiful weather, smiles, and happiness.
And all right, we had all over the cameras from inside outside here, because it's such an unusual event to have ballerina performing at radio station. You can see us and find us on olgashow.org or olga-show.com, where you will see performance of ballerina Yulia Zharova in our studio. We will have commercial break, and from 7 to 9 p.m. I'm gonna speak in Russian language with you, and we can bring here another guests. Thank you for listening, Olga Show, and being with us.
2.3 FM, the Universal FM,
On
on air,
air,
online, on
on
iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry.